If you give me a second, we're going to make sure that my audio is okay. And then we're just going to hop right into keep painting. So let's see. Let's test it out. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. So we're still painting, working on the same painting. I'm gonna move you guys up a bit. I like showing you guys the whole painting, but I think it's gonna be okay if I zoom in. So right now I want to, if you watch last stream, or I guess if you didn't as well, I was saying that I wanted to, my next goal to work towards in this painting is to outline some of these folds and make sure that they are like pre-planned out. So that's what we're gonna do. Also kind of a weird setup. I keep going down on the floor because that's where all my paint is at, and that's where my water bowl is at. And yeah, so if you see my head dip down, that's why. But yeah, today I went to a museum. Hold on, I'm sorry. I just actually ripped cards out of focus. Today I went to a museum, and they have student work hanging up. Okay, they have like student work hanging up, and they have like self-taught artist work hanging up. So that just really like got me inspired to like actually not keep procrastinating on this painting and to go ahead and try and push myself a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. I feel like a lot of the times I do fall into procrastinating. Is that how you say it? Procrastinating quite a bit, and I'll find myself like not painting. Um, but here we are today, so that's beautiful that I found time to paint. I made time to paint. There's this, and then there's kind of a gradient here, which connects to this, which comes here. Kind of general to specific. I mean, that doesn't apply so much to this painting. There, work. I would like to figure out what I'm doing because it's such a big part. The background is such a big part of this painting, or such a big portion of the painting, that I would like for it to be something beautiful and not just a an artist stroke where giving talks about their paintings and their art side. For some reason, they were just sitting. Originally, I thought I was just gonna go in and use them as like down. It looks really like too blue. It's really easy to lose track of where you're at with all these folds. Let's see. Where are we at? Right here. Right here. And then this comes in here with this and has a point right there. Okay. Also, back on one of the topics we talked about in the last stream today, I did was like career goals and like if I was a little kid, what would I focus on? Like what would I spend my life doing with the knowledge that I have now? And when it really comes down to like what I actually want out of my life, um, hold on, I'm sorry. What am I doing? This line is incorrect, or this line is not what I want. When it comes down to like what I actually want to have and accomplish in my life, a lot of it surrounds, a lot of it's like, a lot of it um, focuses around having the ability to do the pursuits that I want to do and like having free time. That's most of what it is for me. And so I would say like now, if I was going to go back and be like 10 years old again, which would be crazy. I don't even, would you guys want to do that? I don't know if I'd want to redo. Maybe. That would be so much like lost progress. Could you imagine going back to being 10 years old? I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but also like that feeling of having to restart a lot of things would be infuriating. But um oh, I was gonna say, okay, my mind went off in two different tangents, but I'll do one of them first. I was gonna say that if I was gonna go back in time and be that age again, I would certainly focus like most of my time on art and writing. That's what I would focus most of my time on. I would definitely make sure to do decent in school, but I would not prioritize school over like, but this is just for me. This isn't like advice. I'm sure no one came here for advice. Oops. I don't know how to say your name, but thank you. Thank you so much. A lot of these colors are gonna get like a lot of this is gonna get painted over the yellowish, but that was just like my first initial layer. Okay, but what I was saying before I forget, because I will forget, is that if I was gonna go back now and be 10 years old again, I would focus most of my time on painting, on learning like the fundamentals of art, and learning how to write well, and also learning Spanish. That's what I would do. But I'm doing that now, so you know, I don't regret it. But that's what I would do. This is like this, and then it comes back down here. These are really confusing shapes. These are very, very, very confusing shapes because they connect and then they don't connect, and then they connect to gradients that don't connect to solid colors. Oh, what was I gonna say? I said I had two tangents. We're talking about if I was 10 years old, what would I do? I think I forgot. I totally forgot. I think it'll come back to me. Just I need a second to think. Man, I can't believe I forgot because it was so clear in my head. There was two tangents I had to go on, but my mind wandered for a second and I forgot it. It's actually making me so frustrated that I can't remember what I was saying. I'm gonna look back and remember what it was after the stream, I bet. It has something to do with being 10 years old, though, or being able to go back in time. Okay, the next darkest block is, I mean, this one's the obvious one. This big slice right here through this schmuck. I don't know. I think I know another part of what I was saying, but this isn't the big second tangent. But I feel like a lot of what I want to do revolves around having a creative space and having the means to keep up with that creative space, like without having to like sacrifice too much of my time. Which, when I look at it, like I'm kind of living the dream now in a way, like a different version of it, but I'm kind of living like the dream a little bit now. Of course, I have to do school and I have to like work a job and I have to do all this stuff, but I'm not like I have a lot of time to do this stuff, which I'm very thankful for. Like I don't have a kid, I don't have a kid, I don't have a wife, so um, I do get a lot of time to just paint, which I'm very thankful for. Because could you imagine if I had only found out that I like to paint at age like 41, when you're like married with kids and you have a mortgage and you like live in a suburb? That'd be very difficult, I feel like, to we're really close to my face. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna move the camera. I feel like then it would be really hard to actually like follow through because you have all these like people that are dependent on you. But I don't really know if art's one of those things that you like begin to fall in love with later on in life. I mean, maybe. I feel like it's something that people always have like hints of when they're little kids. Like if you look back hard enough, you can see that they always loved art. But I am thankful for having found it this early in life. This is going by a lot faster than I expected. Also, I learned a new for all my Spanish followers, which strangely, like sometimes they do come up, which is interesting. I learned a new sentence in Spanish. Uh, Quiero ser un vaquero. I'm already messing up. Quiero ser un vaquero y ranchero. Uh, quiero patos y cabras y caballos. I think, I think, and Google Translate might have done me wrong, but I want. I didn't say yo quiero pollos. I want chickens, not cows, horses, and ducks and goats. Mostly goats. I don't know why, but when I think about having a ranch, the first animal that like really makes me excited is goats. Like that's the first thing that really makes me like, I don't know, they're so cute. Like you don't really get much from them, but I guess that's okay. Like I guess you could get milk from them, but they're kind of just like little dogs. I think they're kind of cute. Yeah, I would really like goats. I think that's my first. That'd be my first addition to the homestead. Would be goats, and then probably ducks because they're kind of cute and kind of fun. Not geese. Geese are kind of. Actually, I would get geese because I've seen, from what I've seen, I think geese are very good protectors of other animals, or they just like kind of are not willing to be messed with. So if you get some of those, they can like mess with like little minks or whatever little animals are trying to attack your flock. So I think geese would be a good addition. But I don't think I'm really interested in cows. I think that's the one animal I'm not that interested in owning or taking care of. They just seem like so much. Like you have to do so much with cows. Like they have like kind of I use this word in my normal life, but I know people don't like it. They have like nasty issues. Like they have things that you have to do to them that are very unsettling that I don't know if I want to be a part of. So I don't know if cows are in my future of animal ownership. But goats for sure. I want to own goats really bad. Every once in a while, my college campus will have like some people. I don't even know who they are. They might own like something nearby, but they have them bring in all these animals, and they let us like pet them. I guess for like I don't even know when it is, but I think it's just for like fun. But I would say the goats are definitely one of the cutest animals that they bring on. The pigs are kind of cute. I wouldn't mind having a pig, but probably not like a whole herd of them. I think they're pretty destructive, if I'm not mistaken. And chickens have some gross issues as well, and I don't think they're that rewarding unless you're eating them. I mean, actually, no. I would get hens for the eggs, but they don't seem like that fun to take care of. They seem more like a hassle. I wish there was somewhere that I could like get that experience, um, like through volunteering and just like getting experience with animals and like, handling. I'm sure there is something like that, but I haven't really I haven't really made the time to figure out what that would be. But I would love to gain like hands-on animal wrangling experience. go. Now, one thing that's kind of getting on my nerves in this painting is I'm painting not that carefully. So every like now and again, there's like a big blob like this and like this and like all these. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I should um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe sand them out and then repaint the spots. But that's my fault for not taking care of my brushes or my paint all that well. I think